The Prime Minister is admitting that his immigration policies have been totally incompetent. The rent is expected to rise to $7,500 in Vancouver and $5,500 in Toronto if the trajectory continues. He has destroyed the immigration, the housing market, the cost of living.
Is Canada's immigration system broken? Pierre Poilievre says he's got the solution, but will his plan actually solve the housing crisis, fix labor shortages, and help immigrants settle? Or is it just political noise? Let's break it down. Canada's population is growing by over 500,000 immigrants each year. But with that comes massive pressure, overcrowded cities, housing shortages, and a broken system that leaves skilled workers stranded. Poilievre promises a fix. Let's see if his ideas can live up to the hype. From cutting red tape from skilled workers to shaking up refugee policy and even targeting birthright citizenship, Poilievre's plan has some bold moves. But will they actually work? We will explore the details and show you how they could change the future of immigration in Canada. First, Poilievre says Canada's immigration system is broken. But what exactly is wrong with it? And can he really fix it? Let's take a deeper dive. Poilievre critiques on the current system. Poilievre has been outspoken about the inefficiencies of Canada's immigration system, calling it disconnected from the real needs of the economy. He highlights three major issues. Long wait times. Immigration applications are taking months, sometimes years, to process. As of mid-2023, over 2 million applications were pending. Housing crisis. Immigrants are coming to Canada but cannot find housing. And with demand growing, the situation is only worsening.
Nothing compassionate about it. Inviting people without a place for them to live or health care for them to have or jobs that provide them with paychecks.
Skilled workers stuck. Poilievre asks, why bring in skilled workers if they cannot find jobs or get their credentials recognized? For example, the backlog in spousal sponsorship alone was over 60,000 cases earlier in 2024. Meanwhile, Canada's federal skilled worker program, designed to attract high-demand professionals, sees delays of over 27 months on average. Poilievre argues this means missed economic opportunities and billions of dollars in lost productivity. Makes sense. Poilievre's solution: prioritizing skilled immigrants. Poilievre's big idea: targeted immigration for skilled workers in sectors like construction, healthcare, and technology. His plan is to fast-track the entry of tradespeople to fill Canada's housing gaps. But will this really fix Canada's housing crisis? Can Poilievre's plan solve structural issues like zoning laws, land availability, and overregulations? And will settlement services keep up with this influx? Temporary workers and permanent residency. Poilievre's policy on temporary foreign workers aims to provide clearer pathways to permanent residency. These workers are already in critical industries like agriculture and hospitality, and Poilievre wants to make sure they have the protection they deserve. But here's the twist. If temporary foreign workers transition to permanent residency, will there be enough room for other skilled workers in sectors that need them, like tech or healthcare? Credential recognition and settlement services. One of the biggest hurdles immigrants face is credential recognition. Many come with years of experience, but Canadian employers do not always recognize their qualifications. Poilievre proposes fixing this by working with provinces and professional associations for faster, fairer processes. And for settlement services, Poilievre is pushing for stable, long-term funding for language programs and other integration services to help immigrants succeed. But can these programs expand fast enough to meet the rising demand? Refugee policy reform. Poilievre's plan includes streamlining the refugee process, which he argues will make the system more efficient. He's aiming for faster processing times and better clarity in the appeals process. But Critics argue that speeding up the process might lead to unfair rejections. Will Poilievre strike the right balance between efficiency and fairness, birthright citizenship and immigration targets? One of the more controversial aspects of Poilievre's plan is his proposal to eliminate automatic birthright citizenship unless one parent is a Canadian citizen or permanent resident. This is aiming at curbing birth tourism. While some Canadians support this, it's a solution in search of a problem. But is it more about political optics than policy? The bigger picture, comparing conservative and liberal approaches. To understand Poilievre's policies better, we need to look at how they compare to Trudeau's liberal immigration strategy. Trudeau's focuses on high immigration numbers to fuel economic growth, while Poilievre focuses on efficiency, economic alignment, and targeted immigration. Will it work for immigrants? Let's imagine how these changes might play out for immigrants like Maria, a nurse from the Philippines, or Ahmed, an agricultural worker from Pakistan. Maria could fast-track her credentials, but will she find affordable housing? Ahmed could transition to permanent residency, but will there be enough settlement support? What does this mean for Canada? Poilievre's immigration plan mixes bold reforms with controversial proposals. For immigrants, there is the potential for quicker processing, job opportunities, and fairer credential recognition. But with housing shortages, labor market gaps, and stretched services, will these policies be enough to meet the growing demand? So, what do you think? Is Poilievre's plan the answer to Canada's immigration challenges? Or does it leave too many questions unanswered? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insight into Canadian life and politics. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.